Yes, next question.
How can you always be happy from within?
Kasa. I think our mental attitude, when we face some problem, usually you see, brings some sadness, irritation, worry, and anger. So when we face some problem, analyze that problem. You see, the reaction from our emotion should not come emotion without any reason, just spontaneous. For example, something negative things happen, immediately develop anger. Then your mind little cool down. After some time, same person, same problem still there, but they feel, oh, I made. So then you see, feel useless, anger. Without anger, we can tackle the problem more effectively. Because anger develops no possibility to utilize human intelligence properly. Anger comes, your view becomes much biased. With biased sort of mental attitude, difficult to see the reality. So if you're thinking this line, then you will realize anger is not only destroy peace of mind moment, but also you should destroy our ability to judge what's right, what's wrong, and what's the reality. So some Tibetan officials, when I was young, some officials, when they really get anger, then they smile. So at that time, people say, now that official really lost his anger. Much smile. So calm. And then think, what's the way to hit most? Like that. Then, so therefore, the young questioner, you see, when you lose anger, not immediately express, but think more. Try to calm. Okay.
I have heard about a lot of stories of the time when you moved from Tibet to India, that there was some sort of mist in the mountains, and because of that you could not be, caught by whichever people were trying to stop you from coming out of Tibet. Now, I personally believe that nature does not have any regard for one life form or other. For them, for the nature, humans and all kind of insects and animals are all the same. But I would like to hear your own experience of that moment when you moved from Tibet to India. Thank you.
I think Kasudha, similar. The very night when I left from summer palace, so-called summer palace, Nobulinga, so less cloud, so moon quite clear, so it is more dangerous. Just yesterday, we Kasota come along Lhasa Kichu River. After we cross, then that side, then this side, Chinese military establishment there. So we can see Chinese soldier there. So we, at that time, we wish some cloudy, then you see moonlight less. So if we believe God, got unkind that night.
Hi.
His Holiness, Pranam. Could you please share how we can work towards prevention of ecology? Initiatives at the global level are doing no good.
Karsa,
tanda Quran sungane ta chik khoyu sunjo ta di thola
Khoyu
la khoyu sunjo thola jawrum chiki misi koncha den na yana sta dingsan zamuli da geji chik chimzo den mangu su de pendo bitus
so ecology,
now
wonderful. Now you are the future of India. I usually make a distinction, generation of 20th century and generation of 21st century. I belong to the generation of 20th century. Within 20th century, I think there are much change, positive change. The early part of 20th century, so war is something normal. First World War, Second World War, Vietnam War, Korean War. Then eventually, you see people now develop genuine desire for peace. And the European Union started. All these, and during Cold War, coexistence concept, all these new development. Not like early part of 20th century. Later part of the century, I think much change. Then ecology. The later part of 20th century, I think people really now paying more attention about ecology. So now you are the generation of 21st century. So if your generation start work with vision, more wider perspective, then you can see after 30 years, 40 years, something different world possible. So now, that kind of new world we cannot see. But it is our responsibility, since we not witness the previous century, how many destruction, how many killing. Some historians say in 20th century, number of people who killed through violence about 200 millions. So still, in human mind, still the 20th century's sort of mentality. Whenever we see some disagreement, immediately think how to face that by force. That old thinking, that outdated. Now this century, your century now should be century of peace, century of dialogue. I usually describe 21st century should be century of dialogue. Whatever we find some disagreement, through talk, not use weapon. So this 21st century, eventually, we should think, you should think more seriously how to demilitarize this world. And in order to external disarmament, firstly, internal disarmament, very important, through education, through knowledge. So you have, great opportunity, great responsibility, and you will enjoy new world, much more peaceful, happy, compassionate world. Okay. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Holiness. Namaskara. My question is essentially the following.
ethics, courage, and conviction to always do the right thing is at many times missing when we go back to office on Monday, right? Whether it's our
내가 야부치에 제도 즉 수수 그저 주바 상부치에다 뭐 셈주게다 근데 이치 말아야지 저에 그저 나도 내가 제가 줘봐 가라 the page is 용음이었어.
Now I think important is holistic. Just you see, think from one angle, and because too close, then it appears something unbearable and difficult. So that brings discouragement. In Kasa, Simsushani.
Discouraged.
Pessimistic. So same problem. Look from wider angle. Look from 3 dimension, 4 dimension, 6 dimension. Then still is there a problem there, but looking from different angle, then that not so bad. Okay.
True.
So then think, analyze that sort of say the sad thing. Analyze that sad thing through your own effort. It can overcome. Then no use too much kasoda, too much worry. Keep enthusiasm. Make effort to overcome that. If you see that's problem through analyze, then almost impossible to overcome. Then don't think much. Relax. Or some big.
Thank you.
There's no use, too much sort of stress, too much sort of worry. Okay.
높이 힘에 뻗지